Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the second-ranked team, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it. Conference Championship Trophy. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Pittsburgh's offense trots out there to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Second down after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? They'll run it here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. The Panthers look to keep this drive moving. The big fullback's got it here. The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Third down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. A quick throw out left, complete. And moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Gives it to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Hands off to the fullback. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense all the way has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Hokies offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, what a great run here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to pick up good yards and a first down. And man, it makes you think about Michael Vick. All those years that he ran the option, electrifying, one of the best to ever do it. This guy's doing his best to try to live up to that.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The first down, picked up, tackled at the 45. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Hokies have first and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
7, Virginia 7, 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Here's the second down play. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Panthers offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
You give it to the big fullback here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The coach rolling the dice, 4th and 1 in his own territory. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Second down and long on the 9-yard line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and he fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
They finally corral him at the 1. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. Back in motion now. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. Third down and goal, great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. It's a nice gain. You move the football up to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, can make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Hokies hustle to the line and run the hurry up. It's a run. Running back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Hokies line up with a 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20.
How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
This one will be fair caught. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Reinhardt. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. The Hokies come to the line in a hurry up. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Hokies will line up on first and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run the option. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down, out of the shotgun. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And he knocks that one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here's a great example of Pack knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, hit.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Gets made on the out route. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Reinhardt. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Here's a carry for the fullback. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.